Hey friends, come on in, paint with me tonight. We're gonna finish up part 2 of this snowman. Give me just a minute here and then we'll get started. So we got much of the base done yesterday. We are gonna work on finishing this one up. Okay. So for those of you who don't know me, and as a reintroduction, my name is Sherry. I'm the owner and creator of Bluebird Designs, and I'm happy you're here with me tonight. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do part 2 of this Santa. So let's get started. Let's get his eyes done, and then we'll outline him. Yeah, and then we'll come back in later and do some accents on the on his beard. But we're gonna get his beard outlined and his eyes done quickly first. So we're gonna use black for his eyes. Do we have any Santa lovers for Christmas on here? Everybody's got something or a few things that they just really love for Christmas. I love Santas, and those snowmen can be all winter. I do love snowmen too, but it's kind of hard for me to say I'm not an everything lover because that's just kind of who I am. Okay, that should be enough. All right. So if you pop on or you're watching the replay, I'd love to know who you are, where you're from, and do you paint? Or do you do other crafts? I'd love to know that too. We do things other than just painting here. So it's always good to know the people who are here, what their interests are. And let's see. So really his beard, his mustache, everything is basically white. He does have a little pink on the cheeks, but we're gonna come back and do that in just a bit. Actually, let's do it now and then we'll outline it. Why not? So I'm gonna use the same pink that we used here on his cheeks. Well, hey Theodora, how you doing? How's your Tuesday been? Need to rinse this brush out just a little more. Good, that's great. Y'all ready for the holiday? Busy? Busy's good, right? I like to be busy. Almost, that's good. Are you going to your aunt's or are you having a friend's Thanksgiving with your friends? Anything like that? So those are done. And So we did the berries, we did the leaves, we did the green vine yesterday. We need to outline Santa, Santa's pom-pom, all of that. But we're also gonna add some glitter. So while I'm waiting for the paint here to dry, cleaning and washing, we're waiting for the paint to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and add some glitter. So I did not mix the green glitter up before we came on here. So we're gonna do it together. So I like to use Mod Podge, which looks a little white when it goes on, but it dries clear. And, oh, that's awesome, Theodora. And just add my glitter to it, mix my glitter in. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna put a little bit of Mod Podge, oh, maybe a little bit, little bit. That'll be fun, Theodora. Okay. So now we're just gonna pour our glitter in there. And I mean, I'll use fine glitter, I'll use chunky glitter, I'll use whatever I think fits. In this case, this is some really pretty green glitter and it's everywhere. So now you know why myself, the dog, half the house is wearing glitter. Because glitter is amazing and we should have a little glitter on everything, right? That's kind of how I feel. My dog can't be more than, well, he can be, but he doesn't like to be more than a couple of feet from me, so. I'll just show you what I'm doing. I'm just mixing that green glitter in with the Mod Podge. So like I said, it's gonna go on and it almost looks white. But then when it dries, it's clear and it's solid and it just really holds that glue in place, right? Or that glitter in place. So I'm just gonna go along here and just add a little glitter as I go. Are you doing dinner tomorrow? Meaning Wednesday? Am I reading that right, Theodora? Can I ask what you're baking? What good things you're baking? So I don't know how it looks. I mean, you can kind of, well, maybe you can't very well. But it does look a little bit white. And then when it dries, it'll be really shiny. And I mean, that's a really pretty green glitter. Oh, just prepping for tomorrow. I got it. I'm not cooking a big meal this year because everybody has so many different places to go that we're gonna keep it simple and I'm gonna take my mom. I could not get my camera in the right angle today. I cannot tell what's the best, but we're gonna kind of position it like that. And hopefully you're able to see what's going on. Thank you. you can see if I hold it up a little better. And maybe it can't. I can't really tell. It looks like you can if I'm looking at my laptop, so I think we're okay. And the other thing I like about, oh, you can see, okay, great. Thank you, Theodora. I feel like I could not get that camera right where I wanted it tonight, no matter what I did. I was working up a darn sweat trying to do it. It was just fighting me 100% of the way, but finally I thought it was in a pretty good spot. Okay, and it's already dried over here, and it's not like, how do I want to say this? It's not overdone on the glitter, but it's just right that it gives the right amount of shine and glitz to the project, right? So we got that done. And then I put it in these little cups because then it's mixed up and I can just save it. And it saves really nice in here. If you, yeah, I know, Theodora, it was, I mean, it was, I'm sure if everyone would have seen it, it was rather comical. Okay, so let's get our pen out. Oh, I wish you could see the glitter the way I can see it. I don't know if you can, but it is so pretty. But then we all know that I love glitter, and I would use it everywhere on anything that I possibly can, so it's not a surprise that I love it. Do the bottom of his beard. We will come back in here later and give him some highlights in his beard. All right, it's looking a little more like he's got his Santa face going there, doesn't he? Okay. Now, bye, Theodora. Have a great time with your friends. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Okay. So now we're going to get these bows done. We're going to put a little red glitter on the bows as well, and I think the berries. Now we'll get this one done. Here we got green glitter on the paint pen. I just got glitter all over the place around here, which is par for the course. Okay. All right. So I think I'm going to use the brush around the outside edge, but we're going to do that last because I want to get the other stuff done first. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. He's come alive a little more than where he was when we first started, right? So now let's get some red glitter mixed up. So I have a very specific brush that I use for the glitter so that I'm not mixing it in all my other brushes. And again, I'm just gonna, maybe we can catch it a little bit sooner this time. Yep. I've got a, I'm gonna mix my red glitter with my Mod Podge. Again, Mod Podge is white. It's gonna go on with the glitter looking really white, but once it dries, it'll be crystal clear and you won't know that it's there. So what did I, oh, here it is. Let's get this red mixed up. Oh, these are really pretty glitters. I love this red glitter. So for anybody that is hopping on in the middle, hasn't been here before, wants to know a little bit more about who we are, what we do. My name is Sherry. I'm the owner and creator of Blue Brook Designs. And we do a lot of painting and other creative items. So if you would like to see more, please follow us or subscribe. We will be on often, sharing a lot of things with you, working on a lot of projects and just hanging out. So if you do join the replay, I'd love to know who you are, if you are a crafter, what it is that you like to do, all those kinds of things. So please share and let me know, let us know who you are and what you do, and let's get to know each other. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this red glitter and get it on his hat. As long as I'm up here, I'm going to go ahead and work on the berries. So we're going to add it to the berries. We're also going to add it to the bows. Let's give this a lot of sparkle, right? So we're just putting a little bit on our brush and highlighting the berries as we go. Just making a little round, round circular motion. Like I already said, it looks really kind of white right now, but as soon as that Mod Podge dries, it'll be really clear and you'll just see the glitter, but that Mod Podge helps it seal on there like cement, so. So we're going to do the bow while we're down here. And then we'll keep going with the berries. Hopefully you guys have a good angle like I think you do. Oh, you should see this sparkle, you guys. This is so cool. Like there's just never enough glitter, is there? I'm sure by the time you get to the end of this live, you will know how much I love it. All right, let's get the other bow done. Okay. So try to smooth it out. Don't leave any big humps, anything like that. And just give it a nice, okay, so we're all the way around with the berries. That's awesome. So I'm just going to put the lid on this because, again, we're going to save the rest of this till the next thing we need to do. I have a little bit of white iridescent that I have here that was mixed with Mod Podge. I mixed this up a long time ago. It goes a long ways with the really fine white iridescent. But this is like, it just is amazing when you put this on. So I'm looking for just a little smaller brush because we're just going to go around, put some wisps on here, on his hat, on his pom-pom, on his beard. Oh. Yep, it was time for a new lid on this, right? It was all stuck on there. I'll put that over there. I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of Mod Podge to this because it thickened up just a little bit. And then we'll get this done. Okay, I think that should take care of it. We don't want want it too thick, but I mean, you want to have enough in it too, so it does what you want it to. This is going to be perfect, I think. Yep. Okay. So now I'm going to just, I wonder if we need a smaller one. I'm just going to come in here on these little polka dots. Just going to give it a little swipe on all of them. Just give it a little something to make it stand out. You can see I'm not covering the whole circle, but I'm giving it a little swoosh. Again, I'm just trying to smooth it out a little bit. Okay, we're going to give him a little swish on his cheeks. Okay. On his hat. On his beard. All right. So now let's just outline him. Outline the door hanger. We're not going to use the paint pen this time. We're actually going to use our brush. Sometimes I do it one way, sometimes I do it another. I don't know if you can see, but the glitter is really, the Mod Podge is drying, the glitter is really starting to come out. It's really pretty. So, I'm just going to take my little brush here. Oops. And just go around the edge. about done. Okay. Oops. I think that one's toast. Do you think that brush is toast? I think so. All right, so I don't know if you can see that, how well you can see this, hopefully with the glitter. I mean, I'm sure you can see the door hanger, but. So this is our Santa door hanger on the round with the bows and all the holiday berries and green vines. If you missed it, you can catch part 1 of this from yesterday. Otherwise, this is part 2. And I appreciate everybody who stops by, watch the replay and catches us. And let me know if you have any questions. We'd love to have you join us to work on other projects and hang out. So feel free to follow or subscribe and catch what we have going on, because we'll be seeing a lot of you. So you guys take care. Thanks for being here. And I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday. Thank you.